this isn't going to be too long, but I actually wanted to bring this up because I thought it's really nice to hear. So, Luke Schenn, I already made a video talking about Vancouver Canucks players who went away in free agency. Brendan Gaunce went to Boston, Derek Pouliot went to St. Louis, Marcus Granlund went to Edmonton, and Luke Schenn went to Tampa. Well, there was this TSN article that just came out talking about Luke Schenn and his cup chasing. Now, I'll read a little bit of it. This will be a short video because this is a short article in general, but the main point that I wanted to bring up here is this interview that Joe Smith of The Athletic conducted with Luke Schenn. Pretty much, he asks him about the idea of him wanting to chase a cup, and Luke Schenn is like, yeah, you know, seeing his little brother, Braden Schenn, win with St. Louis made him want to win it even more, and it actually appears down here that the Canucks actually did offer Luke Schenn a contract, but he decided to go to Tampa instead. For more information, let's go over onto Twitter, where a user by the name of Crew Frank tweets about Joe Smith's article, because I don't have The Athletic, and even if I did, I don't want to showcase that online because it's paid for material. According to Joe Smith on The Athletic, Vancouver offered Schenn a one-year deal worth more than what Tampa Bay gave him, but said Schenn couldn't pass up the opportunity to play in Tampa and possibly win a cup. Now, the Tampa Bay Lightning offered Schenn the minimum deal, $700,000 over 1 year, and Vancouver reportedly offered him more than that. So the fact that Schenn would have turned down a Vancouver Canucks contract to go cup chasing is admirable to me. And realistically, I think it's just a really good scenario for a guy that spent the majority of his time last season playing in the AHL. And sure, you could say the memes, oh, Tampa won as many playoff games in 2019 as Vancouver did, but seriously, they have a much better shot at winning the cup short term than Vancouver does, especially within the next year, so it really does make sense that Luke Schenn would want to go over and try to win a cup, as he is getting up there in age. He just saw his younger brother win a cup, and if there's any opportunity to win it, it's now. Because he hasn't had an opportunity ever to really win a cup in the past, and he spent the majority of his season down in the minors last season, and he really did find himself an NHL contract after forcing his way onto a Canucks lineup via injuries and showing his worth. Showing that he's still capable of playing an NHL game, and showing that he was a good mentor for Quinn Hughes. And overall, there's nobody else that could replace the mentorship side, at least for last season, because I think just having the way things set up the way they were, Schenn was a really valuable asset, and he's being rewarded now for showcasing that. Sure, we offered him more money, but the cup opportunity is valuable in itself too. So I said it in my video a few weeks ago talking about goodbye free agents, but all the best to Luke Schenn. If Vancouver doesn't win the cup next year, Tampa Bay, I hope they do, because I would like Luke Schenn to get a cup. St. Louis, they could win another cup too, because I'd like Derek Pouliot to get his eyes on the prize, but I don't know if Derek Pouliot's actually going to be playing, and the same thing can honestly be said about Schenn too, but the fact of the matter is Tampa Bay has so many good players and they need to get rid of cap space that I could definitely see Schenn suiting up for around 40-50 games for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and potentially in the playoffs too. Who knows if injuries strike as well. I don't think he's going to be going over to Syracuse that much, but if circumstances do depict that, then oh well. Luke Schenn, best of luck to you, man. Hope you enjoyed this video. Social 9, and bye.